Magic School tools are very easy to use. Once you've found one you'd like to check out, just go ahead and click on it. So I'm going to use this vocabulary-based texts tool as an example. So I click on that tool and I have some fields to fill out. I can choose the grade level. So if I want this to be based towards, let's say, fifth grade students. In this particular tool, I am generating custom texts that include vocabulary words for my class to practice in context. So the text length I can choose between one paragraph, one page, 2 pages, 3 pages. Let's do 1 page. And then I have some vocab words that I can use here. And then you give a focus for the text or the story. So I'm going to say students get trapped in an adventure game. Let's just see what comes up with for that. And I'll hit generate. And it's going to use those vocabulary words to generate a story that uses them in context. So I have this text, and maybe this is exactly what I want, and I can just copy and paste it or export it. Or maybe I want to continue the conversation. So down here, I can send a chat to modify the results. Let's say make story more fantasy based. We'll just see what it comes up with. All right, so now again, it's generating a story based on these vocabulary words, but it's modified the content to meet my request here to make the story more fantasy based. So I can continue that conversation for whatever I'm looking for to continue to modify this result. I also have some actions in this action button here. I can translate straight to a specific language. I could add some questions, or have it generate some questions based on what's already been generated here. I can modify the length. I could ask it to summarize it, or some custom prompts. So I can kind of use this shortcut of action buttons to continue to modify the output that I've been given. Now, if I'm ready to use this, I have a few options as well. I can do the traditional copy and paste, copy it and paste it into a document. I also have an export option. I can export it directly to Google Docs, Microsoft Word, or print. I'll export to Google Docs. And this would work too with, like, if you generate a quiz, you could export it to Google Forms and it would be a functional interactive quiz right away, save you a lot of time that way. So that's a handy feature to be able to export. Now, this is a difference between the paid and the free version. So if you're still on the free version, you won't have as many export options. The paid version gives you access to all of those. So it's just a convenience thing. But those are options that I have when generating using a Magic School tool.